And so, yeah, I mean, I've been trying to tell, like these history professors who are getting booted off of YouTube, just move over to Pornhub
Uh-huh.
and just title your videos "Elderly Man Gets Fucked by Algorithm." Problem solved.
I mean, it's appropriate. It's definitely appropriate. I guess that would. I swear to God, these fucking I'm gonna lose my shit.
I like this microphone. I wish I really had one of those.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Should I leave that there? Or should I get rid of that?
But hang on, let me see. Oh shit! Now it's coming off the table. There we go.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
no,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, yeah. Come on.
Mark, it's flag. Oh, so we were just talking about. Oh, by the way, hi everybody. Welcome to the Saints. I'm back. Nick is a fucking hero. For holding down the fort for a week.
I am
Yeah.
also because of that.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. But before we were going on. I remember that it was Flag Day. Memory randomly got me this America hat last week, and I was like, Flag Day. Okay, well, what is Flag Day even supposed to be? It's literally a holiday to celebrate when we made a flag.
Yeah, I am. And when we were talking about it off air, actually, I was reminded of that Eddie Izzard joke about when the British took over India, and they're like, "I claim this land for the Queen," and they're like, "Well, we're sort of living here. Do you have a flag?" "Well, no, sorry, no flag, no country."
Is that really an Eddie Izzard sketch?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, no, it's part of his. It's one of his older bits from his first like big special.
That's fucking
Uh,
fantastic. Oh my god.
yeah, no, it's like I think it came right after like one of my favorite ones when it was yeah, because he was talking about the Reconstruction after World War II,
Mm.
and so the UN gets together and they're putting, okay, here we go, Yugoslavia's here, and there we go, and okay, Belarus and all of that. So there we go. England, what is that you got behind your back? India and a number of other countries. Back. Okay, fine. But we're keeping the Falkland Islands. We need the Falklands for strategic sheep purposes.
Okay. 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 I guess maybe it's just because we do see value in our flag to a certain extent, but as Americans,
$3.99 at Sunoco usually.
yeah, but as Americans, there's nothing more patriotic than being extremely critical of your own government and kind of shitting all over every aspect of it, or ironically embracing it because you love the meme. Um, so just the idea of having a day that we're supposed to celebrate having a flag, just that seems very strange to me.
Well,
That's
it's
fine.
like it was a milestone. We were like creating a country, and we weren't sure it was going to work. And eventually, don't worry, I'll spit this accent out. But yeah, we were all proud, and we're like, we have a flag now, guys.
You
No,
know
it's
what?
for reals. Like we're going steady with the rest of the world.
Right. It's kind of like America finally had gotten a Costco membership with the rest of the planet, and now you know it's serious.
Exactly. Like basically, Canada gave us a drawer in its apartment.
Right, right, right. That's pretty great. Uh, yeah, no, that's wild. So just a quick catch up though. Quite a few really important things have happened to me this past week. Um, and probably the one that's the most monumental and will probably stick with me the rest of my life is that I did in fact get my doctorate. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this too well. There you go, right there. I am now a doctor of divinity. It is official. It's got a seal on it and everything.
Can't argue with a seal.
That's right. That's
I
right.
mean, shit. I tried the other day just to take a piece of paper down to a notary's office saying Nick no longer has to pay rent, and that stamp on it. My leasing company didn't really go for it, so I'm taking them to court because I've got a seal.
As a doctor, I think that is probably the best course of action. But yeah, I am now officially Doc Holiday, or Doctor, or or Minister, or you could even, if you want to, you can call me Father holiday or daddy. You can call me daddy. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, and actually, like, most there's a lot of people in the world actually who go and get divinity certificates just so they can have strange children call them daddy under instruction.
That's right. That's very right. That's I'm already got a one up on the rest of them.
Exactly.
Because I won't fuck with your children.
But see, no, I mean, it's sort of balancing things out because, like, the Pope went and said that he doesn't believe that non-binary genders exist, and so now we've got a non-binary master of divinity slash child molest. Sorry, I mean priest, co-hosting the show here. It's pretty good.
What the fuck? I'm not non-binary.
I have to. I call you a child molester, and you're upset about being called non-binary. I love this country.
One at a time, all right? Come on, man.
Now I have to ask though, only because I do know you have a costume collection. Do you have a priest's outfit yet?
No, not yet. That's one that I had like a priestly robe that was a piece of shit one, but I actually want to get a full wardrobe. I've been ordained for like 20 years through Universal Life Church, but it's only now that I got. Yeah, love Universal Life Church, but it's only now that I finally got a certificate from them. So I'm digging that.
You bought the certificate? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no. This is like this. I'm not like. It's not just that I had them printed out. Like they actually, legally speaking, I now possess, and I'm not fucking around. Like. Legally speaking, I now possess an honorary doctorate of divinity. So what this means is, when a bunch of fucking, like, chiropractors start trying to tell people, like, as a doctor, well, now I can argue with them on equal footing. It's great.
And actually, now that Magog's going to get like a regular day job, I can say that I'm like YouTube's preeminent wizard.
That's true. That's totally true.
Because I'm totally not going to kill that name in like 6 months' time.
You should get a doctorate of wizardry.
Doctor of Cause. I like the sound of that.
Doctor of Cause. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
No, I mean, technically my grandparents were both professors, so that has nothing to do with anything.
Should I add that to my bio on Twitter, Doctor of Divinity?
Yes.
I think I should.
You absolutely should. Yeah. I can't see any reason you should not. Especially because you're constantly getting into it with pseudoscience wackadoos. Nothing will help that conversation along better, I think.
Doctor of Divinity. There we go. All right. Excellent.
Yep, so that was the biggest thing that happened to Jeff this week.
That's right. That's the 100% biggest thing. No, the other one is, like, as many people have, who've been watching the show for a while know, my mother was not long for the world last week, and this week she did in fact pass away. Many well wishes have been sent my way. I really do appreciate them. I am okay. I'm. If I wasn't okay, I wouldn't be here. I'm just taking it easy. But it happened quick, and it happened peacefully. It's the best thing anybody could ask for, so it's what it is. Yep.
I'll come up with the crass joke by the end of the night, don't worry.
All right, that's good. I'm relying on you.
I'm here for you, bud, to minimize your experiences whenever I can.
Some people say, why does Nick sound different? You do actually sound kind of different.
In what way?
You don't. It doesn't. It actually sounds more like maybe you were picking up the sound from your webcam than your microphone.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on, because I don't know what since I've been getting all of this new equipment, things have been a little silly. So let's take a look and see what the dilly. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, fucking hell! I thought it was just people were noticing a more healthy, confident tenor in my voice. But how's this? Is that better?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like suddenly you just spread butter all over my eardrum.
Fucking Skype. I love you, Skype. You're like, we'd like to update and then restore all of your settings to nothing default, just wrong, you know?
Oh wow. That's some crazy shit right there.
That's fucking wild. I'm glad Jamie brought that up.
It's fucking wild, Jamie. Fucking wild. Jamie, bring that up. Jamie.
Can I get rid of this? Christ, why is this here now?
Hey, do you have the my circle open?
Why did that happen?
Nicholas took a snapshot. Oh, okay.
That was the wrong button. They need to tell me what these things are about. Yes, I do have the My Circle open as it happens.
Okay, cool.
It's time for the hot shit. I'm the hot king of this shit, nigga. Can nobody do hot shit like me, motherfuckers? Woo!
This is magical.
Oh, fuck! Oh! Oh! Give me some, give me some. What the fuck? That's the fucking milk!
Wow. Why wouldn't he want milk?
Oh, fuck.
Because that's how the movie happened.
Oh, it's so fucking hot! Oh, fucking God!
Oh boy.
I'm the king of this fucking hot shit! Fuck you, pussy ass niggas!
There we go. Had to get you all jazzed. Had to get you guys the blood flowing, you know? Like, I felt that, honestly.
That's like a Sam Hyde shot right there. That's $1 million extreme fucking cinematography right there.
I'll tell you honestly for my part. Are you playing it again?
No.
Why is it playing again for me, then?
No.
Why is it not stopping? Okay, all right, yeah, that just decided to start playing again for me, so that's muted now.
Okay.
I do kind of think, though, I think I'm the king of this hot shit. Fuck y'all, pussy N-words. I didn't get my card in the mail yet, so you guys will have to wait. But I think that clip might actually be good for like maybe a $50 or above Streamlabs.
Oh. Oh.
Because I mean, the thing is we all know that if you're supporting the show and you give anything less than $50, yeah, you're kind of retarded. But please, by all means, keep being as retarded as you like. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I am shooting myself in the foot so hard here. But all the same, variety is the spice of life, and the more spice you get, the hotter that shit can tend to be.
That would actually be pretty good to just kind of like very jerkily crazy animate that, but also clip out the sound for the sound effect too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we might get kind of in trouble on Twitch. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not saying it. I'm not the one who said it. He said it, and he's he's POC, person of color.
Right.
And he's the king of hot shit. And I dare anyone, even up to Jeff Bezos, because I would never presume to challenge him to anything, because he is a god amongst men.
Like the other vids that never became Streamlabs donos. See, the thing is, I just forget. I do it. You just gotta remind me after the show, and then I'll actually do it.
See, yeah, I mean, it's like everything else we do on this show. We get these really good ideas, and then we let them percolate in a dark corner in a closet somewhere and forget that we had them. And then we go through that closet while we're trying to clean out the show and figure out how the hell to save this thing. And then we're like, oh, yeah, we had this idea 7 months ago. It was great then. Let's trot it out now and pretend like we just came up with it.
That's right. Anime Moon says, welcome back, Jeff. My condolences. Such as a surprise for you, it's not weeb stuff that's actually neat. I stake my reputation as a crazy internet son of a bitch on it. Okay, well, we'll see. And also, Yami no Tenchi says, hugs to both of you. This week's been ups and downs, especially for me as well. Nick, congrats for you and Quinn. Still working on my PM to you, Nick, but just know it's long and from the heart. Just give me some time to put in the right words. And also, I'm not only retarded, but I'm the Saints $1 to $2 whore for Nick and Jeff. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would never presume to say anything that would stop Addy Monster from just infecting this with as much malignant leukemia as she can.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And yes, for the moment, Big Money is actually back with her mother. So,
just for the moment.
Just for the weekend. She's weekend mom now. I'm really kind of digging that. And yeah, and she got to graduate elementary this week. So
that's badass.
Oh, it was the sweetest heart tugging moment though, because so like I had to ride up to pick her up from school yesterday on her last day of school. Yeah, yesterday, last day of school. It was cold and it was rainy. I'm kind of used to that, but for some reason, the combination of like 45 degrees and sleet rain at 40 miles an hour, I felt like somebody was just shooting me in the face with like ice water. It was terrible, horrible.
Hmm.
So I get up there. Quinn comes out of school, and I could tell like she is emotional as hell. She's holding it together, but I could tell she's been crying. And then I see her teacher, and I could tell her teacher been crying. And her assistant teacher been crying. Half the students say, "Why are they so emotional and shit?" So, well, we get on the bike. Quinn throws her helmet on. We get on the bike. I start it up. I'm about to go, and she's like, "Wait, Dad, hang on a sec." I'm like, "What?" She's like, I just wanna take a moment." I'm like, "Okay, take your moment." And I just see her like fondly looking over her now former school, and she's like, "I'm really gonna miss this place.
Oh God.
Let's get going." And I'm like riding back in the rain. I'm riding back in the rain. I'm like, "No, it's just rain on my face. It's just rain. It's just rain."
I was there. I've been there. I was there. I have been was there. Yeah, I actually was kind of commiserating a lot, thinking about the past, this past week. Go figure. But I
Oh,
remembered
weird.
my first real emotional breakdown was when my parents sold the car that I had always known since I'd been born. They had this, I think it was like a 1981 Crown Victoria. Big, massive boat. Huge fucking thing. And they sold it, I think, when I was like 7 years old. And I bawled my fucking eyes out because I love that car. It's
Oh,
crazy.
when we got back to the house, actually, it was funny because so when we got back here, Quinn was just going over her yearbook, showing how everyone signed it and all the goofy shit she drew on people she didn't like. And then she immediately hops on her tablet and jumps over onto Instagram. And I'm like, who are you talking to?" She's like, "I'm messaging my teacher." I'm like, "Oh, you are?" She's like, "Yeah, I told her thanks for the best year I've ever had in school. But then also, I'm really happy because now that she's not my teacher, we can just be friends." And her teacher was asking me, like, can I please, is it okay if I keep in contact with her afterwards? Because I really, really love this girl. I'm like,
Aw, that's cool.
absolutely.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Gross. Squishy. All right, unmute the my circle.
Okay, there we go.
That's pretty badass. Wow. Got fucking Robin Williams and shit. Oh my god.
So this is how Westworld starts.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling on that too. Ryan Reynolds. Holy shit. John Travolta.
Hey, it's that famous gay guy.
Now I'm in the
Snoke!
closet too.
It's Snoke. Wait.
I don't know who that one is. Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's gonna punch that thing. God damn, this
DiCaprio.
Hey, it's J. Edgar Hoover.
Ugh. Who the hell is that?
Uh,
Who the fuck is that?
that's supposed to be Bob Marley?
I don't think so.
No. I mean, how do you do a beard with? Well, I mean, they do a hair.
That
Um,
can't
I,
be Bob Marley.
at first, I thought it
Lil
might be
Xan?
Steve-O.
Lil Xan? Is it?
Lil Xan. Lil Xan. You need to like put a bunch of fucking Crayola on his face first.
I
And
mean,
how?
it does actually kind of look a little bit like Lil Xan, but Lil Xan doesn't have big ass dreadies.
Isn't he dead?
Maybe it's like his kid. What, Lil Xan? Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, cool.
I mean, maybe it's like one of Bob Marley's kids or something.
Rihanna.
Yeah,
Rihanna?
probably.
Rihanna. God, I never wanted to fuck play so hard. Thanos! No.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
It's like a game now. I like it.
Yeah.
These people were doing deep fakes before deep fakes were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bill motherfucking Murray.
Rock. I actually, like, I don't know, man. I don't think I can really, like, love Bill Murray anymore. It makes me really upset and sad.
Why?
He's just been such a cock.
How?
Like, over the years, the last few years, and, like, learning that the whole reason why Ghostbusters 3 never happened was because of him just kind of, like, I don't know, it just kind of makes me pissed off at him.
Oh, I mean,
Eh.
I'll say his refusal to do that movie was kind of a violation of the thing that has always made him great because, like, I mean, I watched it was a documentary about the legends of Bill Murray, about how, like, you know, he just walked into a house party in England one time and just started doing their dishes and then invited,
Sure.
yeah, and all that. And like and it's something I've actually been trying to employ more of myself, just in general, is both in terms of like what I do for, you know, comedy, but also just in general in life, is that there's a concept in improv called yes and
I'll
then.
be honest with you.
So when you're doing improv comedy, or you're doing improv of any kind, you never say no to whatever gets thrown at you. So, like, because you're not in control of the scene, no one, until it's your turn to take the scene somewhere. So whatever, like, your improv partner does, you just run with it. You say yes, and then this happened.
Right. Okay.
And that's how Bill Murray has lived his life. And so for him to actually tell Harold Ramis, no one's going to want to watch this movie, no, we shouldn't do it, it's kind of like a violation of that very crystalline rule.
I mean, all it takes is I watch a movie that has Bill Murray in it and I get over it instantly. But if I haven't watched a Bill Murray movie in a while, I'm like, yeah, but and then I get over it. That's what I do. I go through cycles.
If we can forgive Edward Norton for being Edward Norton,
that's a hard one too.
We can all. Yeah, I know. We can. I mean, well, it's the same thing apparently with Adrian Brody and Ethan Hawke. They're the kind of people, like,
yeah.
if you're on set with them, they'll like shoulder check you as they walk by and be like, "Do you know who I am?" Like, yeah, I do. You're the asshole who just knocked my shoulder back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very brilliant actors who are complete assholes.
But, well, I mean, Hitler was a great painter, you know? You got to separate art from artists.
Jesus Christ.
I could have gone with Ginsburg was a child molester, but I didn't.
How did she become a Supreme Court justice, then? Prince. She
made sure that the pizzas were always delivered within a half hour.
Yeah. That was an easy one.
Hey, speaking of child molesters.
Yeah, speaking of child molesters. These really are impressive, though.
This is. I want them to put the Pope's head on the rock bottom.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah. That's hot. That is hot. Matt Damon. That was pretty cool, Anime Moon.
You know who I didn't see there, though?
Who?
Kurt Russell.
I know.
Why can nothing in this world be perfect? Except Kurt Russell.
Except Kurt Russell. That's right. Except Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell is amazing. He's a demigod. People don't understand this either.
He was a planet once.
Yeah.
And actually, have you ever watched Screen Rants?
Yeah, I think a couple of times. Yeah.
I've become addicted. It's like my new go-to binge thing because it's just like over 100 of them. There's the pitch meetings that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, that sounds like it's going to be difficult. Not at all. It's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Well, but no, it's funny because they also do these actual like movie lore breakdowns, and something they pointed out, and you guys, it was a recent movie, so go check it out, video, so go check it out if you can. But they pointed out that, and by the way, it's sort of spoilers for Endgame, but not really. They actually pointed out that because of the way they do like the time shifty multiple universes thing. Yeah, but the multiple universes thing, they point out that like everything that was done actually caused Ego to win in countless numbers of alternate universes.
How so?
Well, so so I mean, so first off, okay, if you're not if you don't want the shit spoiled for you and you haven't seen it yet, tough titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wear the hat.
So you've got Gamora taken out of what was it, 2014, right?
Yeah.
Well, so she never joins the Guardians in that timeline that she was pulled out of. And so Quill never has his moral center, his moral like anchor in volume 2.
Right.
So he just goes for it. But furthermore, because Gamora wasn't there, also he wouldn't have met Rocket or Groot.
Right.
So maybe they never got out of prison. So once again, Ego wins.
Or they would have just captured him and turned him into the authorities.
Yep. Oh yeah. Also, when the Infinity Stone gets stolen from him, he gets like knocked out by War Machine there, and they just take it.
Oh yeah. Shit.
All the conflict goes away there too. So Ego wins again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Because, like, the
Yeah.
whole thing is, like, well, we're going to go back in time. We're going to put the stones back to where they were. Well, sure, fine, that's okay. But in that one universe that the fucking past Gamora and Thanos come over from, yeah, that whole universe is fucked because of Ego. Because of Kurt
Yep.
Russell. Because Kurt Russell's, he's too badass.
Yeah. He can only be stopped by Chris Pratt, which I think in the real world is probably true too. I think the only thing that could stop Kurt Russell in this world is Chris Pratt.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. That's pretty fair. He should adopt him.
Wait, adopt Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Oh, like, legally?
Yeah, legally. Like, oh fuck, my microphone's falling.
I mean, that's
fuck.
fine. That would be fine. I mean...
No, I know. Is that a little envy I hear in your voice there, Jeff?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a
It's
little
like-
bit. Okay, like...
It's like, listen, Chris Pratt gets to be Chris Pratt every day. I don't need my other dream stolen from me by that son of a bitch as well.
Patrick Stewart or Kurt Russell can totally be my... Well, my real dad's actually pretty cool now. But my second dad, yeah. Either of those could be my second dad. That'd be all right.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this for the rest of the show, I guess.
What the fuck did you do?
I saw what I did. I had my previous the mic stand was taken in a fit of petty autistic displeasure, and so now I have too many cables too. So now I have to use this little this thing I usually hang from my desk studio. I have to clip it to this table, which doesn't have any 90-degree angles on it. So it's all fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. No. No. Fuck you, machine thing.
How about
I'm listening. Don't worry. I can still speak. As long as I have the right side of the microphone pointed towards me. Come on, keep the show going.
Oh, I'm fast. No, I'm fascinated. This is great.
How's everybody doing tonight? Is it all good? Yeah, everything's fine. Just fine. You know, I should get used to this anyway, because, like, you know, if I'm gonna, like, fail to make a whole room of people, because actually, technically, even though you guys may be laughing at me, this is very much what I imagined my first stand-up experience to be like, because all I hear after almost every joke is one person kind of laughing.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. This is a good primer, you know?
How about I start reading our first article and you figure out somewhere for that to be attached?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, go get another chair if you got one.
Wait, I could just attach it to this chair. Let's see. Go get. No, that's
You
gonna.
think so?
It's kind of close. I might as well be like I'm gonna turn this into a lapel mic.
See, that could be pretty good. I don't know. I think you should just tape it to your head.
I'm just gonna clamp this thing to my boot.
Just go get a fucking chair. I'm gonna read this article. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Hey, make sure this is all set. Is it? It is not. Okay. Awesome. Great. We did it. All right.
We did it, fam.
We did it. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. NASA spots Star Trek Starfleet logo on Mars surface. By the way, we all need to keep in mind that this is not on the moon, which is a part of Mars. This is on the Mars surface. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter has spotted an unusual symbol on the surface of Mars, the iconic Star Trek Starfleet logo. The MRO captured a series of strange chevron symbols, fuck me, my brain is not working, on a Martian sand dune in the southeast Hellas Planitia region. The MRO high-rise camera team... I'm going to mute you for a minute.
Nope, I got it.
Okay, all right.
For a few minutes at least.
Camera team at the University of Arizona highlighted the discovery Wednesday, though the image was acquired by the team April 22nd. Enterprising viewers will make the discovery that these features look conspicuously like a famous logo, the camera team behind the MRO high-rise image said. Ba-bam!
I'm upset about this for a very specific reason.
Okay.
Well, first off, two reasons. First being that, like, we didn't get any, like, Dune Star Trek nerdery in at the show at all, Jeff. Grief is a motherfucker, but you need to focus here because there's a Dune movie coming out. But also, I bought Mars from this dude in my email inbox. That's defacement of private property.
That's fair. So some people are saying this is covered by the Lesser Saints. You're right. You're 100% correct. But did you really think that we were going to pass up an opportunity to talk about Star Wars?
Exactly. I listen. I don't bring up Google News 20 minutes before the show starts. Just so that I can like tiptoe around what other people are doing. I put a lot of effort in this shit. Hold on a second. Keep going. Still here.
I mean, they covered the whole article already. I knew they did.
Yeah,
But,
I just was trying to here I was, because I mean, trying to just put a show together, and we got scooped, dude.
We got scooped?
We got scooped.
Scooped? How did we get
Son
scooped?
of a bitch. Well, that's what you call it when another reporter reports on your story before you get a chance to. Kind of like that time I made that culture war Ken Burns documentary, and so Fane was writhing because he put more effort into his, so mine came out first. Remember that?
Yeah, I actually do remember that. That was pretty great. That was pretty fucking awesome because when theirs came out, I was like, didn't they already do this?
I feel like I've seen this somewhere before, but I can't remember. And then that added an extra layer of funny to it because my channel is as forgettable as it's ever been.
Oh,
dude, here's a fucked up thing. Actually, I reported this to YouTube, but I didn't notice you on there. But in 2017, there was a channel who was re-uploading videos from myself, Undoomed, and of all people, fucking Kraut, right? And
on
then
where?
using on this own little weird channel. It's like Delina Del Monaco or some weird shit like that.
Weird.
And well, for the last 2 years, 2 of my videos have been 100% copyright claimed by this fucking douche nozzle who uploaded them a month after I published this shit, somehow put a copyright claim in. YouTube never bothered informing me, and every view and done that's come out of that since those videos went up has apparently gone to this dickhead's channel.
Wow.
So that's why we're on Twitch, everybody. Fuck YouTube.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Oh wow. Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to find. I want to see if I can find this.
And the license plate is-
Yes. Okay.
Honestly, that story makes me feel kind of better about Amazon not paying any taxes, really, because it's well, okay, they're not paying taxes, but they're not fucking me with an algorithm like Susan is. That's right, Susan. You're not getting any sushi. You
True.
fucking bitch.
I'm trying to remember who it was, but somebody recently, like, it was one of those moments where somebody starts opening their mouth and saying something, and you're like, no, dude, no, dude, what are you doing?
Have you
Dude,
been watching
stop.
Sargon again?
No, I can't remember who it was. It was somebody who does like a lot of live streaming, and like they started out their show. I can't remember who the fuck it was. It's somebody that I really don't like. And they started out with basically saying, "I hope somebody storms into YouTube headquarters and shoots it up again." And I was like, "Bro, you cannot fucking say that shit. Oh my god." And I wish I could remember who the fuck that was. It was
fucking
crazy.
Destiny or something?
Hmm?
Was this like Destiny or something?
No, it wasn't Destiny. I actually kind of like Destiny. I know.
Give it time. Everybody else that I don't like, you've come around to realizing sucks, so.
No, I've been on his stream before. He and I talked like a few years ago.
Yeah.
We got along fine.
Well, I mean,
try and suck his dick.
Well, it's just a funny thing, like, I mean, because, like, I mean, it's pretty well known. I don't really like YouTubers. Pretty much everybody knows that. There are a bunch of people I do like, but I like them personally as friends. But in general, I mean, yeah, I mean, just see it coming out like that. And then it's funny because, like, what was it? Anna Hada was on DP like a month or 2 or 3 ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when Anissian was on, and she ended up just talking to him after. She's like, "Oh, he's perfectly like not nice, kind of reasonable guy." I'm like, "No, he's fucking not. He probably thinks you're 15 and wants to see your panties. Come on, get with the program." And now it's like, "Oh, look, I was right again. I was right again. I just, the worst things in the world happen when people don't listen to me." And I'm just gonna say, look around.
I just tried to like give Onision space because I love Billy and Billy's friends with him, but like I never thought Onision was anything but a scumbag. Of course he's a scumbag.
Yeah, but Billy's friends with everybody because he is the actual reincarnation of Buddha, and that Kundun motherfucker who was hanging out with Russell Brand is just an imposter.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. All right, next news article.
Wait. News.
Hang on. Actually, we got some shit we got to catch up on real quick. One Canuck says, "Welcome back, Jeff. Condolences. Also had an emotional meltdown when my parents sold their 75 Corvette Stingray to put a down payment on a house. I was like 8 and it was the 80s. That one hurts. 75 Corvette Stingray.
I'm about to have an emotional breakdown about the fact that somebody sold one of those in general.
Yeah, dude. That's awful. Yummy No Tension says, "Sent the DM, Nick. Sorry for the mushiness of it all, but I thank you in advance for your time. Honestly, would have said more, but the tears gave me the indication that it was enough." Yummy DM'd you. El Presidente says, "Attention Bajoran workers." Fuck, hang on. Do I still have that set up? Hang on. Let's see if I do. Oh, fuck. I have it in here somewhere. Motherfucker. Christ. No, I want to find that. I'm finding this before I do that.
That's okay. I'm reading over Yami's. Oh. Well, thank you, Yami.
Okay.
It's actually been a brilliant thing too, though, because even just over this last week, I've like learned. Well, I decided the night before I found out I got to be dad, full-time dad, real dad.
Mm-hmm.
I decided, this is the funny thing, and I'm not gonna say it too much because I'm gonna make a video about this, but I decided the night before that happened, after I noticed everyone around was having a bad time all the goddamn time, and everyone was angsty and angry and upset about something or sometimes nothing at all, I realized like this is like a disease. Like malevolence is infectious, and I'm bored with it at this point because I've been a crabby, cynical dick for, well, as long as most people have known me. And I realized, like, it's a choice. So I'm like, I know what, I'm not gonna be bothered anymore. Like, this dumb shit on Twitter doesn't fucking matter. Dumb shit in social media doesn't matter. Stupid shit in the news I can't do anything about. Not gonna get upset about it. And then Quinn comes around, and it's honestly like I feel like enlightenment has just been like bestowed upon me about like, hey, life's too short to be upset about stupid shit. So have fun. Make jokes.
Here we go. This is from El Presidente. "Attention Bajoran workers. I asked for laborers to process just a bit of ore for the preservation of the Cardassian Empire. and you call me a monster. Starfleet burning its logo on the surface of Mars, and you call it interesting. That is all. He's right.
Have you followed his meme account yet?
No.
And unless, I mean, President, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If it's somebody else, let me know. But I'm pretty sure he started a DS9 shitpost account.
Yeah?
On Twitter. Yeah, just for that. It's a mix of Miles O'Brien's logs and announcements from Gul Dukat.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Keiko told me to go fuck myself. It was some shit like.
I thought that was
yeah.
I thought he was just putting those on like his account.
Well, he started with it. I'm pretty sure. I think it might have been a new one because I think it was like a week or two ago. I saw him he's like, yeah, fuck all of this pissed off, upset bullshit noise everyone's doing. I think I'm just gonna go shitpost on my shitpost account. And then I started seeing a lot of DS9 shitposts come up, and it wasn't Gaming and Pandas. So
yeah,
I'm like, okay. I'm gonna say it's my boy there, El Presidente DM.
All right, Larry Kubiak with the 50 bones. To start off nicely, here's something I saw on Weaseful's timeline. At least I think it was him. I slept 3 hours. So kudos to him if you like it. If you could blame me if you hate it, lol. Much love as always, fuckers. Thank you very much, buddy. Here we go.
This kind of sound makes me kind of feel almost like I'm 1920, not in 1920 but 19 or 20 years old again, and I like that because that was a good time before I made all of my mistakes.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah. By the way, I think one of the main reasons why it will cut you off when something like that's playing is because of Skype's audio compression.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's coming through your. It says it comes through your speakers.
It's a funny thing that I've noticed though, because even though I'm not actually logging in to on YouTube and watching these on YouTube, I found that if I watch these with you in a My Circle, my YouTube recommendation algorithm thing and history picks it up and says, "You watched this video, you will like this other one." What the fuck, really?
Weird.
Yeah.
That is really
Don't
strange.
worry though, guys. Yeah, just listen. Let's just all remember though that big tech spying on all of us and creating artificial cyber versions of ourselves so they can sell that information to faceless, nameless corporate marketers. That's not the problem. The problem is that Black Pigeon Speaks got kicked off of YouTube for a day.
All right.
But just on that note, and I only want us to just play a little bit, and I want you to hear the drums to that song that I sent you.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a band called Toe. My brother showed me this, and I time-stamped it so that we got past the intro. The whole song is fucking beautiful, but listen to these.
The timestamp doesn't really work. I'll have to manually find. Do you remember how far into it?
47 seconds. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
This is pure indie fucking knitted wool hat kind of rock.
It is. Yeah.
But I mean the video's dope and the song is fucking amazing, but that drumming, I've been listening to this song for I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years now, and it's still, when I hear that sort of hi-hat snare drum sort of yeah, I'm just it's the kind of thing it just I'm get the shiver down the spine kind of deal.
Yeah, I can see that. That's it's pretty impressive.
That's the thing. The Japanese are just better at everything except fucking than we are.
I guess so. I mean,
we still got that though. We still got the overpopulation thing down.
Not for lack of them fucking trying though. Come on.
They started it. We stole it from them.
They got the population, but we got the Tetris. We know how to really cram them in, man. Really cram them together. Although India
like-
might be better than us at that too.
Yeah,
don't
I heard
know.
Dawkins saying the planet could sustain about 9 billion people, and America is just like challenge accepted. We're gonna make prophylactics illegal in the next 5 years.
Whew. That'll be fun. That'll be grand.
I just look forward to more six-toed Alabamans walking around in the halls of Congress.
Let's do a regular news article next.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, which one?
Anti-vaxxers defeated. New York bans exemptions as doctors vote to step up the fight. But then, SpaghettiOs, there's a fucking problem. There's a big fucking problem here. A young girl whistler from the what was the name of their
Whistler.
the girl? Yeah, young girl Whistler's daughter. From what's their name? What were their names? The fucking Young Bloods, the Night Bloods, the fucking oh Christ.
The fuck are you talking about? Is this about the Blade sequels that
From
I never
Blade
saw?
Trinity, yeah, from Blade Trinity.
No.
What do they call the group? The fucking
Never saw it. Never saw it.
Hannibal King.
I wanted to let Blade remain awesome in my memory without spoiling it with sequels.
Night Stalkers, yes. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Yes, they were the Night Stalkers. That's right.
That's a clever name for a vampire team.
Wow.
Guys, that was probably a really long committee meeting.
Edge. I don't know, man.
Well, it's sort of like, I mean, you know what? It's like, what, from the people who brought you Blade Night Stalkers comes Terminator Dark Fate.
I don't even want to talk about that one. God damn it. Fuck everything. Anyway, so yes.
The Edge. Thank you, Magic Fowl. Very well.
No, you were 100% right, Bar. It's the Night Stalkers. Okay, so anyway, getting back to the fucking topic ahead. Do you want to read this one?
Oh no, I picked this one for you.
Anti-vaccine advocates received a blow on New York Thursday, lucky them, as state lawmakers banned non-medical exemptions based on religious beliefs, and there be
Jessica Biel tried blowing New York legislators, and it didn't work.
Unfortunately, no. There may be more blows coming. Also on Thursday, the American Medical Association adopted a new policy to step up its fight against such non-medical exemptions. Now, okay. Under the new policy changes, the association will now actively advocate for states to eliminate any laws that allow for non-medical exemptions on the books, which is great. That's the straight up the AMA, the country's largest physician group, taking an active role in trying to get political and just remove that shit.
Funny enough, weren't those the same people who put out a record of Ronald Reagan calling public health care communism?
I don't remember.
Well, you weren't alive then.
Well,
So it's okay that you don't remember.
as evident from fucking Jesus Christ, as evident from the measles outbreaks currently impacting communities in several states, when individuals are not immunized as a matter of personal preference or misinformation, they put themselves and others at risk of disease. Board member E. Scott Ferguson, MD, said in a statement, the AMA strongly supports efforts to eliminate non-medical exemptions from immunization. Will continue to actively urge policymakers to do so. And it's important that it's happening in New York. One, because it's they have one of the largest urban centers in the country, but also Rockford, New York, is where they had that massive outbreak. So that's why they had like people like Del Bigtree and all these anti-vaxxers like putting fucking Stars of David, yellow Stars of David on their clothes.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Laura Loomer hasn't jumped on that bandwagon yet. Because clearly, like something like she had some kind of preventable fever, which happened as a child, which created her as the way she is.
I am 100% sure that at some point in the next year or two, Laura Loomer will become an anti-vaxxer, as nobody else wants to give her money.
The circle will be complete.
Yeah, they will pay for her Hungry Man dinners.
Oh no! They don't even need to do that. I mean, honestly, I want to start an anti-vax like website / like nonprofit just so I can convince Laura Loomer to come be the spokesperson just by selling her on the notion like we'll get you an Instagram.
Lawmakers in California are now considering a new bill that would crack down on such bogus exemptions by granting state health officials oversight of any medical exemptions that doctors provide. What this means is, if you are trying to get a non-medical exemption of vaccine, now, to break this down further, if your child has no medical reason why they can't be vaccinated, and you want them to go unvaccinated to public school, because that's what this is all about. It's all about the free school.
Oh my God. Sorry, continue. I just had an aha moment. There was a light bulb. You couldn't see it, but it was above my head.
The exemption isn't like, well, you don't have to get your kids vaccinated. Nobody makes you get your kid vaccinated. It's the exemption allows you to still take your diseased fucking spawn and stick them in a public school. Like, that's the whole thing. So if you want to get that exemption, not only does it go to the doctor, but the doctor then has to submit it to a medical board. And the board itself is the one that decides yes or no. However, prominent anti-vaccine advocates, including Robert F. Kennedy Jr., have opposed the legislation. This week, actress Jessica Biel, a.k.a. Whistler Jr.
Actress,
joined the fray, coming out on the side of anti-vaxxers. In an Instagram post, she incorrectly suggested that the additional oversight would make it harder for children who genuinely need medical exemptions to get them. No, that's bullshit, and it's not true. And there's more to that shit with Jessica Biel, too, although I don't know if it's confirmed.
I have it on good authority from my crazy bitch ex who doesn't like anybody that Jessica Biel's quite a bitch.
Well, there was a rumor that somebody who was there during the meeting she was having with Robert F. Kennedy, off the books, she admitted to doctor shopping because she got her kids exemptions. So her being like, I'm not an anti-vaxxer is bullshit. No. Like, the second most interesting Night Stalker in the Blade Trinity movie.
This is a high praise for an anti-vaxxer, Jeff. I didn't know you were this charitable.
Look, she just barely beat Patton Oswalt as the second best Night Stalker.
Continue.
No, I'm good. No, that's pretty. No, I'm all right. I just want to leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I've kind of figured out. There's two separate things I've figured out. One, I think I know who the true, Wizard of Oz, the guy behind the curtain, the real puppet master of the anti-vax movement is. Ron Paul.
How so?
Because if there's one thing libertarians hate more than anything, it's public school. And what better way to say let's abandon public school than to say that it's infested with measles and smallpox? See where I'm going with this?
Oh no, she's married to Justin Timberlake. Fuck, you guys are right.
I'm bringing measles back. There we go.
Oh man, no, I love Justin Timberlake. Fuck.
Not everybody can be Keanu Reeves, but here's my problem, and I know you're gonna. I think you, at least on a logical level, Jeff. I hope you can appreciate this, right? The sentiment. All right, so we're all familiar with the concept of cognitive dissonance, right?
Yeah.
The notion that you can, hold on to two opposing ideas at the same time. I have cognitive dissonance when it comes to vaccines, right?
How so?
So on a scientific level, on a political level, on a rational, objective level, I think vaccines are very important. I think everyone should be vaccinated. Everyone's kids should be vaccinated. There's no question about that. You have to be kind of retarded to say otherwise. But I also hate other people's kids. They're fucking awful. They really are. I mean, like, my kid's perfect. Everybody else's kid, they're fucking terrible. So part of me kind of feels like, why don't we just, roll those Darwin dice and see what happens? That way, perhaps I don't need to hear the kind of screaming I do when I go shopping for groceries, for instance. Maybe they can get rid of the candy aisle entirely. That'd be great.
As a doctor, I would say, I cannot prove this yet, but I am hypothesizing, and I would really like to see some studies to see if there's a correlation between people who won't vaccinate their kids, and people who can't be asked to actually parent their kids so they're not obnoxious, screaming little shits.
Here's the funny thing. Here's a real mind bender for you, Jeff. I found out recently, and I believe I said it before. So yeah, we just like I recently learned that the U.S. boasts an 86% literacy rate.
The U.S. does?
Yeah, the
Wow,
U.S.
guys, we did it.
That's an actual fact, and some people might say, well, that's the majority, and hey, aren't we doing all right? But then you have to remember that means that 14% of the U.S. population can't read, and I'm guessing that's not counting retarded children. Now, with that being the case, when you look at these anti-vax groups, these holistic, like, moms for natural health kind of shit, even up through flat earthers and ethno-nationalists and Nazis and communists, all these people you find online, you have to remind yourself, those people can read.
That's true. That's true.
That's where we're at.
That's true.
So that's again another reason. I think that's another sort of notch in the anti-vax column from me, because again, survival of the fittest means the fittest. We can't carry all of this stupid, people. Gotta let nature take its course. You understand?
Oh my fucking god, damn it, dude!
Virus lives matter.
Hang on.
By the way, in case you weren't aware, yes, I do plan on trying to put that into my stand-up act.
Security chiefs log new entry to avoid incarceration for, again, trying to smuggle Mexican day laborers into the Cardassian Empire. Quark offered to suck my dick until the latinum runs dry. He forced himself upon me before I could react. His execution is scheduled for 0800 hours. This is good.
It's gold. It's gold. Actually, you know what? I'm going to insist, because I am followed back by Lo Ping. I'm going to insist that Lo Ping promote that account.
Who's Lo Ping?
Pandas and Gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because that's one of the few Gamergate era accounts that I connected with that I still really like.
Shock and outrageous footage surfaces of legendary wizard Gandalf the Grey preparing to launch rockets from the Gaza Strip. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Oh my god. Do I look like I'm fucking joking? You wrinkle-nosed sluts. You get your fucking smocks open and drop those fucking panties so I can see them braiding cunts like you do. I'm fucking dead, dude. What the fuck?
See, I told you. I'm so glad we decided to do the show tonight as opposed to canceling the channel forever.
That was never gonna happen.
Are you enjoying that exposure, Presidente?
This is fucking awesome. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. No, isn't it fucking wonderful though when you find, and I love the fact too that it's a friend of ours who created it. I love when I find an account like this, which I'm just like, it's like Nihilist Arby's when I first discovered that. I'm like, I just need to check in on this every day now.
It's too good, dude. It's too fucking good. All right. Dragon of the West says, can't listen to the show at work because I lost my headphones, but I decided to donate anyway. Jeff, condolences for your loss. Thank you. Just remember, Late Night Saints fans there for you. Can I get some pinkies up? Pinkies up, sure. Pinkies up for the stuff and the things. I'm fine. I'm really okay. I'm really all right. Canuck, gift us up to Justin Bear 89. Thank you very much, but appreciate you. Yamino Tenchi says, well, we did it. America. Yes, we did. We did it. I threw that hat way over there, though. So
America happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of this community.
Okay. All right.
Specifics ruin the moment, Jeff. It's kind of like a wedding, you know? Yeah, this one's mine. I like this. Yeah. So, y'all with your SoundCloud out there and shit, you think you're gonna blow up? You're gonna be the next little Beezy. Yeah. Oh, you don't know who he is? Well, get on my level. Aspiring rapper who snarled traffic in Los Angeles for miles over video hit with charges.
Oh, good.
Some Fox News. I'm sure that President Trump's going to be all over this issue tomorrow. A barely clothed California man. God, we need California man to be a thing. Who snarled rush hour traffic in Los Angeles last year when he scaled a freeway sign during an unauthorized shoot for a homemade rap video was hit with criminal charges Wednesday related to the publicity stunt. The LA Attorney's Office said in a news release that Alexander Dunn, who goes by Diffree, 30, was charged with 5 criminal counts, including resisting an officer, causing a public nuisance, 2 counts of trespassing, and failing to abide by a peace officer's instructions. I'm just going to pause here for a moment to remind you Snoop Dogg was on trial for murder. We've come a long way, fam.
Mm-hmm.
We've come a long way. Quote, this outrageous conduct requires the intervention of precious emergency services to ensure it ended safely. They say precious because their budgets are so strained right now.
Very strange.
All those fucking plastic straws. Stopped traffic for nearly 2 hours and interfered with the lives and work of thousands of commuters. Yes, traffic was stopped in L.A., and someone was surprised.
At least one person.
Yeah,
this is plastic straws and yuppies trying to like buy Skid Row. That's a really, really weird one.
God, I hope they do buy Skid Row, and then I hope all the Skid Row residents just stay there.
Yeah.
No, that was City Attorney Mike Fewer said in a statement, "We will hold the defendant accountable for his reckless, selfish actions." How can you hold people accountable for being reckless and selfish in L.A.? Jesus Christ. Dunn, wearing only boxer briefs and tennis shoes, climbed onto a highway sign structure above the 110 freeway on June 27, 2018, and proceeded to hang posters, dance around, and make strongman poses. I like this guy more and more.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this, actually.
Yeah, the 30-year-old who performs under the stage name Diffree began freestyle rapping and yelling to onlookers as all southbound lanes on the 110 leading to downtown L.A. were closed for 2 hours, backing up traffic for miles. No, I doubt he was the cause of this. You guys are just blame-shifting your own shitty city planning onto this poor, shirtless man.
Why did they just fucking ignore him? He'd get bored and come down anyway.
Right.
Why didn't, like...
The incident was allegedly being filmed for later use in a music video, according to the city's attorney office.
Look at this fucking guy, though. Like, look, he's up there.
Oh, scroll down. He's got the pictures further down.
Oh, okay.
Look at that man.
Yeah, you know what? Diffree did nothing wrong. All right.
That is a. You know, I think he needs to change his name to MC Brisket. Look at that, luscious. It's perfect amounts of fat and meat. Baking for hours.
Yeah,
the LA sun.
2 hours. Yeah. Well, look, the guy.
Well, he'd need to go another 4 before he was ready, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. A little underdone. But look, the guy climbs up there. He's yelling at people. He hangs the posters. He dances around and shit. Don't stop traffic. Why would you stop traffic? Probably most people aren't even gonna notice him.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think anybody noticed anything at all because have you driven in LA?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know that traffic being stalled on any freeway is completely normal.
Yeah,
it's basically
their system's awful.
No, I mean, it was designed by a committee from fucking Shell Oil who figured out, hey, if we create a really terrible freeway system, people will just have to basically park and leave their cars running.
Mm-hmm.
They'll need to get gas. Like, you get yourself a nice Prius hybrid. Well, it's a good thing it's only 2 miles between exits because you're gonna need to gas up again. When law enforcement approached Dunn, the 30-year-old then climbed up atop the sign, performed one last stunt, and then jumped onto 2 inflatable mattresses placed under the freeway signs. Brilliant. Dunn was uninjured and taken into custody afterwards. He faces a maximum of 3 years in jail and a fine of $3,000 for all charges, in addition to thousands of dollars in restitution for emergency response costs, according to the city's attorney's office. In 2010, an Orange County band was ordered to pay $40,000 back to the state after holding up traffic on the 101 freeway in Hollywood as they performed a spontaneous concert. So, if you guys are looking to blow up in the world of music, right? block up traffic on the, well, actually, just wait until the traffic jam shows up on the 110, and then go and entertain the people there. You'll get blamed, but you can just go fund me your way out of the fines.
This is
Now
what
we
you
do.
He goes up there, he yells, he screams. You sit on the side of the road and you just watch him. Don't make a big fuss. Don't draw any attention to it. Nobody else is going to pay attention to him. And you just wait until he comes down and then you arrest him. Why would you fucking... Why? I don't understand people anymore. It's so dumb.
I personally would have brought a bag or two of oranges up there. And then when they arrested me, I would just say, it's just a business plan, senor.
Yeah.
See? But we do actually have a sample. So we can all know what this hero of ours, this god, this king amongst men, this god amongst kings of rappers, really sounds like. And it's actually surprisingly not as bad as I'd think.
Told y'all motherfuckers I would blow. I be with my clique, we getting dough.
Look, I am really, really happy that we as a progressive society are now getting real and equal and fair representation for the dad bod white crew.
I was just going to say, I'm glad Steven Crowder has a fallback career.
I'm blessed, cut the motherfucking check. Fighting for the cause, bitch, repping for my set. Do it for my moms and my pops too. All praise be to God, God told me I got you. This is not new, we've been on top. Feel like I'm fresh.
Oh, was that a fucking Avatar thingy?
Oh, he decided that he'd try and film a music video while they were shooting episode 23.
Oh, okay. And that we're still not going to see for another 20 years.
I look forward to my grandchildren asking, why did you take me to this movie?
Out of jail, way I hit the block. I should be dead, but I got another chance, man. So I go ahead, man, do the damn thing like I should. Hey, yo, hold up, hold up, hold up. They steady talking shit on the front, so what? I'm living fast. Mommy want it slow. Get the cash and I'm headed.
I mean, I'm a fan. I'm never going to listen to his music.
No, I'm never revisiting anything. I had to watch 4 videos in order to pick out this one, which was the first one, because I looked at the first one and said, all right, well, is there anything better? And I'm like, nope. So we went with this one.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
well, that's free.
I that's free. But I appreciate and enjoy what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't live in LA and fuck those people.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, 100%. Oh fuck.
By the way, you still sober?
Yes. I did the night that my mom died. Me and my dad had whiskey and just kind of like commiserated until pretty late in the night. But then I basically just dried right back out again. Yeah, it's weird.
Well,
it's
I'm
real
impressed.
strange.
I'm impressed you were able to sit through much of that video.
Dude, things get really weird when you like. I have automatic things that I do that always end in alcohol, right? Like there's something cringe that happens. I'm like, well, guess I'll drink until I die. Or you know,
finishing your morning coffee. Yeah, I have it too.
Right, yeah, or after you take a shit, or right before you take a shit, or when I have to like be around human beings, you know.
Whenever the sun comes out.
Yeah, that's a trigger too, and not doing it when those things happen is such a very strange sensation. It's really, really weird, and I haven't really quite figured out how to like make it work without me being like, huh.
You see something retarded on the internet, and you're like, there's another step to this. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I can't quite figure out what I'm supposed to do right now. Motherfucker, it's very strange. Very, very strange. All right, so next up...
It's the what is it? It's the thinking man's withdrawal.
It is the thinking man's withdrawal. I actually did find another news article that I thought
Oh,
might
cool.
be kind of interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Yeah. So I'll just read it, but I'm reading it, but also there's a video component to it.
Oh, a video, guys. We're gonna play a video. It's like the last week of school for you guys. We're gonna watch a movie and then we'll have some ice cream. The fuck is? Oh my!
Couple get their ass kicked after calling Latino family beaners during road rage incident. I wanted to read and watch this one because I've had a lot of road rage over the past week because I've had to do a lot of driving and nobody knows how to drive, and I don't drink or smoke cigarettes anymore. Well, I don't drink for a while, so I kind of like, it really bothers me. Anyway, a video showing a confrontation on a Southern California freeway is going viral, showing a couple confront a Latino family, call them racial slurs, only to get beaten down in a physical confrontation. Twitter monster Patty Monster CX uploaded the video, which shows her parents getting cut off by an SUV with a woman
hanging. Puerto Rican Addy Monster?
I think so, yeah. With a woman hanging out of the window hurling insults. A man and a woman then emerge from the SUV and walk over to the family's car. As the couple approaches, members of the Latino family can be heard calling 911. I need the police right now, Patty's mother can be heard saying as the SUV pulls over in front of them. All right. So, here comes the video. I'm sure this is just gonna be just great.
And the license plate is. I need police right now. I need police right here, right now. I need police right now. They're coming to my car on the freeway. They're here on the freeway. What the?
Oh
wow, that
God.
That racist chick's got some fucking big old milkers. Hey.
No, she does, but you know, this is the kind of thing which makes me like lean anti-vax, is because they'll breed eventually.
Yeah, no, I know they will.
They're here on the freeway.
What the are you gonna do?
No, Johnny, don't get off the car. Don't get off the car. What's up? What's your problem? I already got
what are you gonna do?
Let him go. No, what? He's not working.
Man, god damn.
That's right, Greg. You show them what for.
She's got some big old titties. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, he probably broke his wrist trying to lift one of them.
Oh, probably. Oh my god, that's either like he sprained his wrist. Maybe he sprained it fucking bowling or some shit.
No. Listen to the, he just hit the links with his father-in-law and got a little wild after a few white wine spritzers,
And then, gosh darn it, we were driving down the highway and we saw some filthy Mexicans.
Listen, I mean, we'd just come from a rescreening of The Letter, and I'm feeling really romantic, and I wanted to show what kind of hero I could be to my wife.
I can't wait.
So I pulled my hybrid SUV over to show these filthy beaners they're not allowed on my freeway. Oh shit, what did I do?
Peter, let him go.
The cops are on the phone. Can you please come?
There you go, boy.
They're fighting on the freeway.
I love.
Oh, you ain't going after my man. Are you serious?
Well, what I really love too is how like the wife there, right? The in the yellow shirt, like she was trying to protect Craig there. She's like, no, you really don't want to do this. He's like, no, I do want to do it. Okay then. Oh, bitch, no, you're gonna want to watch this. Sit down.
Look, all I'm gonna say is both of these crackers are really lucky that mamacita, she ain't no grandmother. Otherwise, the chocolate would come out, man, and they're fucked.
I personally,
That's
though,
a death sentence.
I can't wait for this video to be reviewed on the recently restored Black Pigeon Speaks channel.
Oh my god!
So that our good friend Sargon can get in there and really just talk about how we need to save the West some more.
Oh my god!
Bro. Go, man. Please.
Oh shit! You about to get knocked the fuck out, boy.
You called me a racial slur, dude. You swung on me. We're fighting. It's time.
Yo, I mean, here's the thing. He's gonna get sued to hell and back, though, because do you have any idea how expensive Land's End shirts can be?
I swear to God, man, this is so fucking great. This is so great because, like, okay, hang on. Look. Okay, hey, listen. Okay, right. So, I know we cut you off and we were calling you a bunch of racial slurs. There's no need for violence right now. Let's just calm down. It's okay. It's totally okay.
Listen, Jose, you don't want to mess with me. Listen, I had my quinoa smoothie this morning, and I'm full of vim and vigor. Fuck me.
Boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. And the wife is over there just, oh yeah, no, this is happening.
You need to stay down. You really need to stay the fuck down, bitch. I'll make you stay down.
Choke her out.
Please help, please help. Please help. Alright, you're gonna get hit. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god.
That was a mistake.
What do I do?
That was a really big mistake.
Why are you freaking out? Your parents got it taken care of. All right, they're fine.
That's what good parents. Children know good parents by virtue of like. I mean, I asked Quinn, why didn't you tell me about like that crazy bitch like like beating you up for a while?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, because I knew you'd just go and find her and kill her. I'm like, fuck yeah, I would.
The Glen Oaks Boulevard, we're at the ramp for Glen Oaks Boulevard.
The on-ramp?
Yes,
Glen Oaks?
right next to the Best Buy when you get onto the
Is it
freeway.
not San Fernando?
Yes.
He's trying to talk to me.
You know the Best Buy.
Yeah, he's like, look, listen.
Get in the car. No. Get in the car. Please.
Please stop beating us up. We know we cut you off and started approaching you aggressively while calling you racial epithets, but please stop hurting us.
Listen, sir, me and my ancestors forgive you for the Alamo, okay?
Oh my God.
Best Buy.
Get back in your car, Greg.
Oh yeah, dude, tear it off.
I don't know.
Oh.
Damn.
Yes.
Is that a oh, God damn it. I'm disappointed. Uh-oh.
Oh my God. Oh wow. That races the crackers, they had their two little kids in the car watching their parents getting their fucking ass beat.
Yeah. I gotta say though, I am disappointed, a little bit disappointed.
Why?
Well, because when I saw Mama there slapping the shit out of at a milker lady,
Uh-huh.
It was all kind of blurry. It's not great footage. I was really hoping she had, what is it, chancla?
La chancla, yeah.
Yeah, just like I was hoping it was just her shoe or something. I'm like, oh come on, please, don't beat her up, educate her. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking magical. I love the kids too. The kids are like, he's fucking over. Get in the car. Come on. Can we not do this now? We already gone through it. It's fine. It's over. You won. I mean, honestly though, if a Mexican man with that kind of beard and a car full of a family gets in your face, sorry, Craig. No, like no one's gonna give a fuck about your University of Phoenix degree. It's not gonna help you.
No. It's best. it's best to walk away in that kind of circumstance. That's pretty bad. Like, dude, Mexicans will go fucking hard when it comes to family too. Like somebody's approaching their like, you aggressively approach a car full of Mexicans, the dad's gonna get out and he's gonna fucking kill you. Like, stay away from my kids.
I'd honestly like. I mean, like, if
I would
you
too.
know, I mean. No, I'd draw it down on the motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I'd
God.
be like, no, man, we're not gonna fight. You're just gonna die on this highway here, man. So it's not gonna be a good day for you. Nope. We'll go back to your fucking Chevy Tahoe, and then drive back to your prefab, gonna fall apart in 25 years bullshit suburban home, and then blog furiously about this on Medium.
So there is a possibility. It hasn't been confirmed yet or not, but there is a possibility that this whole thing was staged because the account that originally shared the video has either been deleted or suspended So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, none of that suggests that it was like staged or fake.
No, not necessarily. You know.
No, it just, yeah, I mean, like, honestly, again, too, I mean, you know, we're in a, you know, we're living in a time now where you can make a bunch of like really bad racist jokes and call yourself a news commentator and you just get demonetized. But if you report on history,
on that shit right now.
but you report on fucking history, your channel gets nuked. So I really wouldn't be surprised if Twitter's like, this is promoting racism because there's a racist word in it. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, how about that Brittany Pettibone? Who? Never mind. So yeah, I found it beautiful. Yeah, and you know what Larry says? I mean, kind of the reactions weren't really natural. What's fucking natural about getting in a fist fight on the goddamn freeway? Hmm?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It could be. I mean, people.
It could be a dramatic recreation of shit that happens anyway.
Middle-aged people. That's kind of how they fight. It's pretty realistic. And I've had people like jump out of their car and go crazy at me in road rage on not on a freeway, but on a highway, like on a city highway. That's happened to me. I had to fucking pull a knife out on a guy once. But
here in New Hampshire, we had a guy shoot another dude with a crossbow.
Nice, that's classy.
I'm kind of retarded.
Yami Attention says to drink my strawberries and cream Baileys to the both of you. It's rare that I'm drinking, but after this week, I fucking earned it. For the record, I have heart-shaped ice because, well, I can. Excellent. One Canuck gifted a sub to Wiz Wondrous Items. Thank you very much. Peek us up at the chats for that. Thank you, buddy.
I think it's a fan account. I got no reason to believe it, but I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna run with that logic.
Yeah,
Makes me feel good.
Yami No Tenchi says, as I said in the chat, this is why I call myself the god of tits and wine. I have the tits to call myself that, and I demand money for any viral shit because those tits are copyright. My tits, my money. That's fair.
Very, very. You know, I mean, I'll say honestly, my experience with tits and wine has been pretty good overall. So.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Tops off to you.
Quentin Tarantino and Star Trek.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, we forgot to mention we're reformatting the show, so we're gonna drag you in with real content and then bore you with nerd talk. I like the idea, and I mean, like my thinking on it is honestly like, so I've got like a 2 degrees of my ex-roommate relationship with Tarantino. You know, we're kind of close in that we've never met, but I know somebody who worked with him. But no, I mean, Tarantino takes his fucking filmmaking seriously, and he takes his fandom seriously. I kind of think he's gonna. I think he could do a really good job.
Yeah. I think he really honestly could too. Like, here, hang on a second. I want to read this from Larry Kubiak with the 50 Bones. He says, amidst all this violence, let's listen to the prophet of love, the dead meme himself, Ice JJ Fish. And then he forgot the link, which you can just tweet at me or DM me on Twitter.
DM.
Yeah, DM one of us, and we'll put that on there.
It'd be better if you DM Jeff, because then I will just send it to him on Skype and annoy him that way.
Don't send it to me through Discord though, because Discord put it. You know what? Put it in the Saints Discord server during show, and that way I can get it that way. Because a lot of people, and I mean a fucking lot of people, sent me private messages on Discord. And I have to like scroll to get through all the icons of shit I haven't read yet. So
I'll be honest with you, Jeff. When I asked if it was okay if I mentioned it on Wednesday, it wasn't about sensitivity. It was about inbox management. See,
I guess.
Yeah, I love how like if I'm actually gonna insist. You know what we need to do, both of us, and we're gonna do this next show. We both need more microphones lining the desk. That way, it's like it's a press conference.
We do. Oh, fuck. No, I guess I don't have it. What the fuck?
I hope you guys enjoy that idea. I hope you all also look forward to seeing it happen in 9 to 13 months from now.
I know who the fuck this is. Oh, my God. Should we talk about Star Trek first, or should we watch this thing?
Let's talk about Star Trek because I have a feeling we're gonna forget all about Star Trek after we talk about that. Look at that thing.
Yeah, we probably will actually. So, but I went and I found this because in question these days, people are a little spooked out about the idea of Quentin Tarantino doing a Star Trek movie, and William Shatner defended Tarantino's R-rated Star Trek with a question of fans. But the thing that's cool is Tarantino already has confirmed that the script for this is done. So
I've read his scripts too, and he writes really good scripts.
He writes amazing scripts.
Yeah.
He's a great filmmaker. There was a time where I was not happy with him.
I found him overrated for a while.
Yeah, I really didn't like. I mean, I'll watch them, but I do not actually enjoy Kill Bill. I don't. I think the Kill Bill era of Tarantino filmmaking was kind of.
It was a
trite
little
and annoying.
It was heavy. It was on the nose. It was like, yes, we get it. You like movies. You like Japanese movies. You like old movies. We get it. Pulp Fiction was a work of genius because it was something that was brand new. Jackie Brown, for my part, I found insanely boring.
Insanely boring. It's incredible, though. The performances by Sam Jackson and Pam Grier are fucking incredible.
Yeah, again, though, yeah, no, I mean, like, no, that's
It's
the thing is,
dry.
like, it was dry, and that was the thing. When I watched Jackie Brown, I thought, wow, everyone involved in this film, except for the writer and director, are really talented, you know? I mean, it is a good film. I just found it a labor to get through, and it just
was.
drags and drags and drags for no fucking reason.
There's a
Okay.
very, very specific niche that the movie Jackie Brown fits into, and if you're in the mood for it, it's a brilliant movie. If you're not, it feels like homework. But you know, then he comes around with things like Hateful Eight, is incredible. Django Unchained was incredible. I mean, these are good movies. So him making a Star Trek movie is very bizarre, but it's better than what they're doing now.
Well, you know, and the other side to it too, though, one of the what gives me sort of a sense of faith in his ability to do it is also the fact, like, you know, so his movies by and large are him paying homage to the films and genres that he loves. And he's trying to do it in his own way, so he's got to just sort of create a new universe, new characters, all that. And we can say, I think it's fair to say, I mean, yeah, he had some real good hits when he was younger. Pulp Fiction, and yes, even Jackie Brown, even though I found it dry and dull. And one of the things I also didn't like is like his style and his approach to things became so obvious that when it was like, yes, Quentin Tarantino directed a scene in Sin City, I'm like, yes, I know. It's plainly, painfully fucking obvious which scene he directed in that.
Oh, sure, sure.
But at this point, though, like, to give a guy who built a career around honoring the things that he loves the chance to actually make an installment of something that he loves.
Right.
I got full faith in the guy. I have no doubt he's probably as big, if not a bigger trekker than both of us.
Probably not me.
I'm trying to be charitable.
Monday Matt says Jackie Brown is an adaptation, and by the way, hi Matt, adaptation of an Elmore Leonard book. So Tarantino and adaptations don't go hand in hand all the time. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Actually, that makes a lot more sense now when you think about it, because when you think about adapting a book, yeah, if Jackie Brown felt longer than it should have been, then that was him actually just trying to make sure that he did the book as much justice as he could. So fuck. Now I don't even get to criticize him about that now. Thanks, Matt.
So, thank you, Matt. Shatner, when asked about it, he said, "Why are people plotzing about this?" It's wow. I love that word, plotzing. It's my understanding that Star Trek Discoveries use expletives in some episodes. Why aren't people melting down over that? Tarantino, and so Matt was saying the script isn't dumb, but this one says it is. I don't know, like.
Well, with Tarantino, it is kind of hard because, like, the guy
There's
is
a script that
constantly.
exists for now.
Yeah, he's constantly editing. I remember when before Django went into production, I got to read cover to cover the original Django Unchained script. It came in the mail to the house, and Chris was reading through it, and he finished it. He's like, and he sat there, he's like, fucking hell. I'm like, what? He's like, you can't fucking tell anybody about this, but here. Don't fucking take any goddamn pictures. And I'm like, I'm fine. And I read it and I was like, Jesus Christ. And it's an interesting thing too, because like he did a lot of revisions because that script got leaked, the original Django.
Sure, yeah.
But I mean, here's like a little insight into how Tarantino writes. Now, typically, and I've done a lot of screenwriting myself, and I've gotten criticized because, like, what I write is like what I see the movie playing like, and I've gotten criticism saying like, oh, well, this is micromanaging your director of photography. This is micromanaging this and that. And it's like, well, that's what I want. Tarantino, usually like a passable script is just it's just telling, it's like a set of directions for the filmmaker.
Sure.
And then they take their artistic license. Tarantino's shit, he wrote like the scene where Django is chained up in the barn getting like whipped and shit.
Mm.
That scene was written, and it's not verbatim, but this is effectively what it said, is like Django is, interior barn day. Django is hanging from chains from one of the support beams. One of the overseers or whatever, he is whipping him. But this is, and it says this, but this isn't a scene where like the hero takes it like a boss. No, this shit hurts like a motherfucker, and Django is screaming like a bitch.
Yeah.
It said that in the fucking script. I'm like,
yeah.
God damn.
The other thing that I think is interesting about Tarantino, especially why it's every movie of his has been edited by the same person, this woman named Sally, and there are video compilations out there. I think if you YouTube search Tarantino Hi Sally, but basically anytime somebody screws up a scene, he's like, okay, you have to. When he starts filming a movie, he's like, if you screw up a scene, you have to say hi to Sally. Because she's the one who's going to be stuck in California editing all of this shit together and editing out all of your fuck-ups. So you got to say hi to Sally.
Oh, so, that's the kind of weird shit they do. There was the famous scene in Django when there's the long like train of slaves. Mm-hmm. And one interesting thing, the scene in Django Unchained where the Mandingo is like hiding in the tree and Leo DiCaprio talks him down and then has him eaten by dogs.
Yeah.
Quentin wrote that on the spot because he was playing one of the overseers riding a horse up and down the line. You can't see him. And he was riding up and he saw this one extra. And he's like, all right, hold on. What's your name? You an actor? Oh, you are. Are you SAG? You're not SAG. Okay, hold on a second. Everybody take 5, whatever. Goes to his trailer, writes that whole scene, comes back, calls the SAG rep over, gives him $3,500 on the spot, gets dude his SAG card, puts him in the movie for that scene.
Wow.
And well, apparently he had this on standby in order to just let the cast and crew feel okay about standing out in the fucking Louisiana heat in the middle of, like, I think it was like July or something. It was some ridiculously hot time.
Right.
And they're all doing these scenes, and half of them are dustied up in Old West gear. He calls cut, calls a break. These like 2 vans, these refrigerated like larger vans show up full of margaritas. And everyone on set got a margarita break.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
All right. Anyway.
Oh, by the way, real quick, actually, just to let you know, too, and to let the audience know. So I keep telling all these stories because my friend was in Django and he was in Spider-Man Homecoming and Walking Dead. We struck a deal, he and I, to where he will actually be appearing on the show, possibly next week or maybe the week after that. And in exchange for that, I have had to download, install, and play and join his clan or whatever it's called on EVE Online.
Goodbye, free time. All right, man. Have
Spreadsheet
fun.
the game, yes.
Spreadsheet the game. Anyway, I'm excited for it, and we'll be. I'm sure that Quentin's actually going to do it, but we'll get confirmation once he's done with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which looks great, by the way.
No director who's a fan of Star Trek would ever accept a Star Trek and fuck it up.
Yes.
JJ did it, and he actually made some decent-ish movies.
All right, Larry Kubiak. Amidst all this violence, let's listen to the prophet of love, the dead meme himself, Ice JJ Fish. God damn, this song is so good.
You rockin' to a Headshots production.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that.
It's something about the girl that just makes my head wanna twirl. Oh, you got me want to tell all them other girls there's nothing else better on this world. The moment I seen her, I was in shock. So shocked you would think that I've just been
I gotta
shot.
put this you.
Right down in the spot, but too bad this doesn't happen a lot. Oh, baby, got me bitching lots of me on top. What do you want? Sweating a lot.
Have you ever seen this before?
Oh.
That's why I made you big.
We would have to stop. She's not into that stuff a lot. Oh man, she's super hot.
I thought that was you.
Seriously, though, that girl is mega fucking hot.
Oh, she is, but I seriously, honestly, when I was hearing that, I thought that was actually you just singing along. Going,
Did you really?
I
Oh
wasn't
my
paying
God.
attention to you. I was looking at those enormous tits.
Wow, dude.
That I had to stop. She wants to take it slow. I'm not that type of guy. I'll let you know. When I see that red light, all I know is go. So baby girl, and do this on the floor. She said she wants to take it.
I can't. Here's the thing. I can't tell. I'm leaning in one direction on this one, but I can't tell legitimately if this is one of those cases like he thinks he can sing and no one has told him that he can't, or if he just knows like, no, we gonna do this my way.
He's a true believer.
This is like a Shreds video for like Pharrell or something. This is like Pharrell Shreds. I love it.
I'm not that type of guy. I'll let you know. When I see that red light, all I know is go. So baby girl, and do these on the floor.
Titties on the.
Get up on the floor.
Look,
All right, two questions. One, did he just say titties on the floor?
I don't know.
Okay, because I think
know.
I think he originally wrote this song about trying to fuck someone's grandma. But the other thing is that I'm looking at some of these sets and I have to ask because he's in the chat. Mundane Matt, was this filmed in the same place you shot your film?
Okay, I want to make this very clear.
We're gonna do a rabbit night for Matt's film one night.
I want to see it. I really want to see it. Look, this woman obviously has unfathomably large boobies, but I respect her because she has not cracked with this goofy motherfucker. And
Well, listen, how would she crack? She's already gone through playing Psylocke. It's fine.
Oh, that's Olivia Munn. No. And Olivia Munn's not that hot.
That makes you such a pro. Oh, bro, I'll be the one that I want to know. Girl, I'ma let you know. You're the one that I'm really into, boo. There's nothing in my business I can be, but I'd rather be with you. Me and you can have something that's new. That we only know that's between us two.
It's gonna kiss between the two.
I swear to Christ, he must have gone to the Ryan Johnson School of Music just 'cause he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna subvert their expectations because the first they're gonna think the gag is just that I can't sing, but then I'm also gonna throw a whole bunch of really badly worded fucking pentameters in there. It's gonna be great. And girl, you know I don't really want to go to the DMV today, but I don't know what I'm gonna do otherwise, so I guess I'm just sitting around and play Fortnite.
Oh, girl, you drove me out my mind. Such a did that I'm digging deep in your spine. Did you ever get to hear that I'm claiming your mind?
Presidente in the chat says it's interpretive. You have to listen to the notes he's not singing.
Oh man! All right.
This time, I will put my life on the line.
That.
What?
The whole video should have just been her doing that. I wouldn't have even noticed the singing.
Yeah, that's what's going on this time. I will put my life on the line. I ain't just happy to want to call you mine. Now I'm picking up the phone
Yeah, this
just
is
to
troll.
call your line. Because, baby girl, you're on my mind. You want to take it slow. I'm not the type of guy I'll let you know. When I'm here, like, all I know is go. So, baby
Yeah, it's an absolute troll. You can tell he was like getting up on the mic too. And it's like, little girl got a good reward, but the bus I'm riding is gonna be short. Like, yeah, that's good shit.
just been shot.
I need that pause game, man. It's
It's
something about your girl that makes my head wanna twirl. You got me wanting to tell all them other girls there's nothing else better in this world. I mean, the rhymes aren't even that bad.
No, they're
Not
tight.
really.
It's tight, man, and his delivery, it's really sincere. That's what you know. What this is what we need to come up. We need to come up with like a new. We're gonna like mix Anthony Fantano and your movie sucks, except we're doing it in a positive way. So we're gonna look at cringe shit like this, and we're gonna use terms like sincere and really tried. It's gonna be good.
I could have sworn that there was a lyric where he was talking about kissing in between the toes, but it's not in this. It's not in this this webpage for the lyrics.
I haven't heard a single N-bomb, but that might just be because I can't be fucking bothered to pay attention to what his lyrics are.
It's got it. I swear that there was something about kissing in between your toes. All right. Anyway.
Sincere.
God damn. Like, look, tonight has just been all about fucking musical brilliance, all right? Like, it's just, it's intense.
I can't wait for the two of them to do a collab at Coachella.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mino Tenchi says, there fuckers, I am the god of tits and wine. Bar can contest to that. I think you mean confirm that. Now let me sit back and finish my drink as I watch the chaos unfold. Oh, I don't know. I guess Yammy's sending Bar her tits? I'll send Bar my tits, too.
What the fuck, Yami? Like, you're gonna send me some heartfelt message and no tits.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
How am I supposed to imagine what your heart looks like without looking at your naked chest first?
Man, that's how I'm gonna reply to everybody who was like, dude, condolences. My wishes and my thoughts are with you. I'll be like, yeah? How about your nudes?
No, just tits are GTFO.
Tits are GTFO. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it to everybody. Tits are GTFO. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's gonna be like yeah, no, it's gonna be no. We're gonna have like you know the YouTube drama news channels. They're just gonna be like, did Jeff Holiday's mom really die, or was this just a clever ploy to get tits in his inbox?
Oh wow! Oh my god, that would be the worst shit show on the planet. And then I'd like have to come out with a death certificate. They're like, that's not certified. Fuck. Okay. Okay, that's $60. Now I'm gonna have to crowdfund $60 for a certified.
Christ, not funny. You know what, guys? I'm gonna crowdfund $28 because that's the price of a shovel at Home Depot, and I'll dig her ass up and show you. How about that?
You happy? Are you happy now?
Because I am, because I didn't go to the gym today, but this is quite a workout.
I went to the gym today.
No, I'm saying the day. No, Jeff, I'm just saying the day you have to go and dig your mom up, you're not going to have time to go to the gym, but you'll still get all of those calisthenics in.
I suppose so.
Look at this. What the fuck? Now we're here. We're making funny. Well, I say we, I mean I, but also you were making fun of your dead mom. How can you, Jeffrey? Come on.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Humor is healing, guys. Humor is healing, even when the jokes are terrible.
Tits are Auschwitz. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. It's weird. Anyway, so chief grilling officer sought to travel country sampling barbecue Ribs. The makers of Reynolds Wrap announced they are seeking someone willing to spend 2 weeks getting paid to travel the country eating barbecue. Goodbye, everybody. I'm happy to announce my new career. The company said the chief grilling officer will receive $10,000 plus prepaid travel and lodging costs to travel the country for 2 weeks in August while tasting and savoring barbecue ribs from some of the top barbecue rib cities in the country.
My birthday is in August. I've already been a beer reviewer. I think I could actually swing this.
The person will be responsible for sharing photos, techniques, and grilling tips on the Reynolds Kitchen website. The job posting said applications composed of a photo of the candidate grilling with 100 words on why they are qualified for the position are being accepted through Wednesday. When did that get posted? June 13th. Okay. Fuck.
I'm applying tonight.
Yeah, I think we both should.
I think I got a better shot.
Well, yeah, probably.
They'll be like, what makes you qualified? Like, someone was dumb enough to pay me to drink beer for 2 years.
Well,
I think I can handle rips.
You have been a traveling beer reporter, blogger, and you've obviously performed live quite a bit and done like videos.
And I'm a chef.
And you're a chef. But you need to get
I'm going to be the next
Anthony a picture of you grilling.
I don't have a grill, and I'm not allowed to have one here. It's like a dog.
Right, so you got to find somebody who's got a grill, and then go over and take a quick picture.
Well, actually, there was that one time I went over to my ex-boss's / friend's house, Bert, the guy who owns Bert's Better Beers in Hooksett, New Hampshire. If you're looking for a craft beer in New Hampshire, why are you in New Hampshire? And no, the guy he has a black walnut tree in his backyard. So over like the course of a year, he collects the walnuts, he eats the walnuts, he cooks them, all that, but he keeps the shells, and he's got a smoker, and he smoked a full rack of ribs, pork, like a proper pork belly, all this huge range of meat, and he smoked them with black walnut shells. And my mouth is watering thinking about it now. And that's actually how I got blocked by PETA, because I was tweeting pictures of all of that juicy charred flesh to them, and they apparently don't like food or something.
Or something.
Oh, that's it. That's my in on the job. They'll be like, "Oh, why should we give you this job?" I'm blocked by PETA on Twitter.
I'm blocked by Twitter.
I'm blocked by Twitter on PETA.
Anyway, so it's thank God this finally happened.
It's time for some apologies. I'm sorry we wasted your time. I'm sorry we didn't learn anything from the ending of Lost. I have more lines in this video than I had in the last season. I'm sorry for that. And I know nothing made sense at the end. When the Starbucks cup is the smallest mistake, you know you fucked up. We take the blame. I'm sorry we wrote this in like 6 days or something. Now, let's burn the script of season 8. And just forget it forever. Fuck season 8.
Fuck season 8. Fuck season 8. So, R.I.P. and pepperonis there. This is a deep fake made by a channel called Eating Things with Famous People. Very small channel, but I thought that was really well done. I'm glad that you put it on the sheet tonight.
I found that tonight, and I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to let you guys know. And actually, you're going to love it. Oh, by the way, Robin.
Yeah.
Robin. Robin also, he did send his condolences, but also I've got him working on a bit of a project for us. I asked Robin, you can say honestly, the man is a bit of a cunt. Quite a bit of a cunt. He's difficult. But he's also a really good guy.
Oh, he's a great dude. Great dude.
Yeah, I've been friends with him for years and years, and yeah. I reached out to him saying, in addition to all that great shit too, he is also possibly one of the most talented and skilled CG artists I can think of outside of Undoomed, who is like Hollywood level.
Sure.
And Robin could easily get there. I asked him, what does it take to make a deep fake? And so his interest was instantly piqued, and he's like, I'll have to look into that. I've known this, and he starts throwing a bunch of stuff at me I don't understand, and I'm like, so he's like, well, it's easier than it should be, but more difficult than you might think. Would you like some help on something? And I was like, yes, I would love some help on something, and so you can look forward to some promos at some point.
Excellent. Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we got? I think that's pretty much. Oh yeah. I did want to mention though the petition to reshoot season 8, which obviously it's never gonna happen, but I did think it was kind of funny. The petition that we wanted them to redo season 8 is over 1 million signatures.
Wow.
How embarrassing.
It must feel really nice for Sophie Turner, though, to have something to, like, distract from how awful her Jean Grey performance was now.
Because it was actually really, really bad. Really.
I think, actually, no, I did. I tweeted at you, Jeff, and you need to go find that. But I mentioned them before, the Screen Rants pitch meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their pitch meeting about Dark Phoenix is pretty good. It's like, oh, so the aliens are bulletproof. That must make them really difficult to kill. No, not at all. Actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
As if they were made of tissue paper.
Yeah, no, I mean, apparently sometimes they're bulletproof, but then other times you can just shoot them and it's great. Really? Why does that happen? I don't know. That's just how the movie works. Okay, then.
Oh my god. Oh my god. One of my
Do you want to go? Just go off right now. That's how we'll close the show out.
Oh, go off about Dark Phoenix, man. I got most of that out of my system, but there were certain things that are like, because I live tweeted watching it, and there were some amazingly stupid points. But even early on in the movie, there's a point where they're doing the rescue in space, and Mystique is like, "We can't risk the team. It's too dangerous." And the only thing that I instantly heard it in my head. I didn't even hear what Charles Xavier says in response. I heard, "But Raven, how are we supposed to move the plot along?"
Why does that happen? Well, because that's how the movie happens. Okay, then. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. I haven't even seen the movie, but I feel like I have, because I know, like, right now it's like, and then what happens? Well, Magneto pulls a train car out of the subway and blocks off the door.
For no reason.
Why did he do that? Weren't there any cars on the street? Well, there were. Then why did he do it? Because that's how the movie happens.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, somebody said that it was to block like the police and the authorities from interfering. But the problem with that is that there's this confrontation that happens, like, because Magneto pulls the train out of the ground, and then he just casually walks into the building where Jean Grey is, and, like, the fucking train, like, kind of slowly kind of crunches in and just stops, and then it has no other purpose. But it doesn't keep the authorities out, because all these superpowered mutants have this big, like, dramatic thing that happens, and nothing's resolved, and all of a sudden, the cops all come running in with super magic taser guns and fucking tase everybody. And instantly, the whole movie stops. Everything fucking stops. And now suddenly, no resolution about that entire scene. Because everybody's just tased. Everybody's tased.
If only there was somebody who could stop flying metal, as it flies through the air. If only there was somebody who can control metal in that scene.
Well, I mean, okay, look, and just that's I think Magneto at that point is, like, way too fucked up I think Jean Grey fucked him up and he couldn't stop it. But I can forgive that. But the thing is that now they're on a train. They're all apprehended and they're all in restraints and they're all on a train. Why? They were in the middle of New York City. And now they're on a train in the middle of the wilderness. Where are they going? I don't know. The movie does not say. Unclear. Just, we put them on a train and now they're going that way. Well, where are they going? I don't know. Why are they doing that? I don't know. What happened between them getting magically tased and then them waking up? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the fuck it was. The aliens? Nobody knows why they were there. Aside from the fact that they were following the Phoenix. What's their motivation? At one point, they're like, well, our world is destroyed by the Phoenix, and now we follow the Phoenix to try and control it. That's it? That's your whole backstory? That sucks for one. But then also later, when the main bad alien is trying to suck the Phoenix out of Jean Grey, she just looks over Jean Grey's shoulder. This is in the fucking movie. Looks over Jean Grey's shoulder at Charles Xavier, at the professor, and goes, "We're going to destroy your world and rule it." Why? Why would they do that? Why do they want to do that? I don't know. They don't tell you. They don't tell you anything about their motivations at all. But even more so, even more baffling, why would they then look at Charles and say that? People don't talk like that. Even emotionless fucking cliche aliens don't talk. Nobody talks like that.
Because we needed to give Charles something to care about.
Fuck.
No, I mean it was like, and I insist that you watch the Screen Rant's pitch meeting. But
I'll watch
the great part is like, and then what happens? Well, then they have a giant battle in space because space aliens were introduced. So we figured we'd just have the hero fly up into space and kill all the aliens with a bunch of lasers. Well, that sounds great. I hope no other comic book movies happen to do that. Oh well. Well, what if they do? Well, I guess we could just redo the whole thing on a train. Hey, that's a great idea.
Okay, all right, hang on. You know what? We're gonna have to have a debate. Me and Monday Matt. We're gonna have a debate about some of these terrible movies, because I know I'm triggering him because I hate it, and he's triggering me because he loves it. But the last thing I'll say about this is, if when we're to ask me which was worse, Dark Phoenix or X-Men Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse was worse. X-Men Apocalypse is the worst superhero movie of the past decade. Hands down.
Because you didn't have Sophie Turner's sultry eyes looking at you.
Yeah.
All you had was Poe Dameron whispering at a TV.
No, Sophie Turner was in it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
She had the Phoenix. That's how she killed Apocalypse. She killed Apocalypse with the Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm going to spoil all of the Screen Rants for you, too, because they're like, well, but didn't we introduce the Phoenix in the last movie? Yes, we did. Well, how's that connect? It's unclear.
It's unclear. Yeah, but, I mean, no. X-Men Apocalypse is worse than Batman vs. Superman. It's worse than X-Men Last Stand. It is the worst superhero movie ever fucking made in the past 10, 20 years or so. Even worse than any of the Fantastic Four movies. It is that bad. Dark Phoenix is so bad, it's fun. It is so...
It's the Neil Breen of X-Men movies.
It is the Neil Breen of X-Men. Yeah. It is the Neil Breen of X-Men movies. It is that lazy. It is that horribly put together. It's just shit. But at least that I could laugh about because it was that bad.
Man, that comic book story got molested harder than kids at Bryan Singer's pool party.
Oh, what did I say? When they oh yeah, they're like, okay, they changed the Professor X's character, so now he's like obsessed with popularity and fame. I've never seen a pack of writers bend over a disabled man and rape his character to death before. Yeah.
I had no idea Professor X was being played by Bunty King. Wow.
Oh. That's a good reference. That's a really good reference. Anyway, that's it for us, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday.
That was a show.
That was a show. Yeah, I think it was a good show. We'll see you We'll see you Wednesday, and then we'll see you here Friday and all that good shit.
You managed to stop crying before we went live, and you haven't cried since. It's been good, yeah.
Barely. See you guys later.
Bye.